During International Women's Day, we saw a lot of people with their arms crossed on social media. It's a symbol for break the bias. And as I heard some of these stories from women who are dealing with bias in the workplace, I thought about my mom, who's now 92. She told me stories growing up to help me not have to deal with bias. And one of them was a story about her when she was in college. And she had a professor in her biology class who wouldn't help her with her homework because he said, girls shouldn't be taking biology. Well, she really showed him. She ended up becoming a cytologist and at the National Institute of Health. And her boss actually was a Chinese female physician. So it's a great way to break the bias. So as I was growing up, I would tell her, it's like, oh, I want to be a dental hygienist. She's like, why not a dentist? I wanted to be a airline stewardess. Why not a pilot? Well, I didn't go into any of those professions, but I did go into public relations, marketing, and now the franchise world. And I wanted to really be an advocate for women in the workplace. So one of the things that I did is establish a group called Lady Bosses as part of Inform Michigan. It's for people who are business owners or who want to become business owners. The other thing, obviously, is with FranNet. I help people start businesses. Many of my clients happen to be couples, so there's a woman involved in many of my clients' businesses. So that's one of the things I've done. But we've come a little way, but we need to go a lot further. And one of the statistics that I recently read was back when they first started counting women entrepreneurs, there were only 400,000. That was 50 years ago. Today, the number is more like 13 million. So that seems like a big difference, but let's talk about percentages. Guidant Financial, who's one of my funding partners, they did a study and found out that 31%, only 31% of the business owners are female that are business owners or franchise owners. And we really need to go further than that. So one thing that's very interesting about the franchise world, you probably heard a lot during this International Women's Day, that women make 82 cents for every dollar that a man makes. But the data shows that in the franchise world, that's 90 cents to every dollar. And furthermore, if you are a franchise owner, the sky's the limit. There's no reason why you can't make as much or more than men in the same kind of business. And then the other thing is that we're seeing that more and more women in the younger ages, so we're talking about millennials and Gen Y, they are really seeking information about franchise ownership. In fact, more than the men. We've been doing a great job of teaching our daughters, but let's take this and break the bias ourselves. So every woman can go out and look for a business. A franchise business may just be the right thing for you. And if you are interested, let me know and I can help you get started. Thank you.